Hello, YouTuber. Hello, everybody. Here is Ziff once again. I come to you in the name of the Lord. Yes, I always bring family issues, most issues that touches me, every issues that stand in a place in my heart. I love coming out with them, and I will once again or once in a time bring up all these topics, and there's going to be a debate over them. But right now I just want to talk about them, and I want to see if there's any comment. Please be free to write out your comment, be free to share your comment and what it means and how you felt about my topic, about the discussion. And if it's a thing you want us to talk about, I'm open. We can really have a discussion over things like this because it's still your ZIF, all about family and homes. Anyway, my topic goes like this. Is about family. It's about three sisters. Three sisters, the most senior, the next, and the last sister. So in a house of in a house of three sisters in a family, draw my little bit closer to me. I want you to hear me clearly. So in a house whereby there is three sisters, women are very, very powerful. In every area of our lives, we are very, very powerful. And coming to being to having three girls in quarrel, you know, there's a quarrel where the two senior ones had quarrel with one another, and the junior one always takes side with the senior one. That's the last girl who always takes side with the senior one. It's such a thing is like to me, they are sisters, and when they have issues, they are girls, they are women. They can trash it out, they can sort it out whenever the air is clear to talk about whatever that causes their issues. So my topic is why is the last sister mingling with the issues? I mean, what is she looking for between the two sisters? You know, and I want to ask, is it all right? Is it okay for her to take side with the senior one? Is it okay? It's a question. It's a free question. Anybody can give me a feedback. Is it okay for her to take side with the senior one, or is it okay for her to just back out? You know, is it that you be a piece or the evil one among them? So I really want to know. In this family, the three sisters, they are not really together. They are not really together, but they are three sisters. But they have issues. The first and the second sisters use issues with one another, but and when they're having issues, it takes time for them to get over it. It takes time for them to make amendments and come together and realize. Usually they don't apologize to one another. That's one of the, they don't apologize to one another, but one way or the other they get the matter trashed out, sort out, and they continue from where they left, what they left behind. But the thing there is, the baby sister, the key sister, always mingle in the affairs of the two sisters and always take side with the first sister. And my question is, okay, is it normal? And why is the first sister is not saying anything? Why is she not standing in a place of a sisterhood and said, this is my quarrel with my sister. You don't have any right to take part? Why? But àgbà kì í wà lọ́jà kórí ọmọ tuntun ó wọ́. But at the same time, my question is, why is she taking part with the most senior sister? I don't get it. So that's question one that I want to know. So if it's okay with you, please let me know why she's taking part and if she has the right to take part. I really want to know, why is she taking part the fourth sister. And by the time the second part of it is, by the time the two sisters trash out their misunderstanding, she's left aside, because actually there was no issue with her. She just mingled herself in. She's left aside. And then the senior sister now step in and tell the sister number two, please make amendment with your junior sister. Is that right? I don't know if you're understanding me. I don't know. Please try and get me. Sister number one and sister number two having issues. And sister number three, which is the last born, mingling with the issues, taking side with the sister number one. Are you getting me? Then sister number two is like, what is your business? And there was no communication. She just let go. But as time goes on, the sister number one and sister number two trash out their differences, and sister number three felt so dumb and stand somewhere in the corner, don't know where actually she belongs anymore. I want to know, is she wise or is she being stupid, or is it right, or is she doing the right thing? Is she doing the right thing, taking part? Is she doing the right thing? You see, sometimes I bring topics like this out because one good thing about myself is, like, I like voicing out my mind. I like speaking anything that I'm a little bit troubled over, or things I just want to hear other people's view to know if it's okay, if it's right, or if it's not right. For me, the moment I speak it out, I'm done with it. I'm done with it. So it's just like, the message has been passed out there. So it's left for whosoever that come across this message, anytime, any day, any time of the year. You can inbox me. You can just write out your mind. So my question now is, by the time the sister one and sister two trash out their differences, sister number three, which is the youngest of all, now looks so stupid. I really don't know where she belongs. I really just want to mingle in back. Is that right? Is it right? Is that the right way to behave? Is that the right way um, to be friends within sisters? Is that the right way to? Okay, my question is, what message is sister number three passing to sister number two? You're not needed. You're not needed. We don't need you. You're irrelevant. You don't count. What message is she passing? Is there any what will I call it? Is there any cool plotting somewhere? And sister number one never once corrects sister number three that you have no right to step in between my scores with my sister. We are sisters. I'm talking about real sisters. I'm talking about real blood sisters. I'm talking about real sisters with age gap. So please, when you're writing me about this, I'll keep posting this because it's very, very important. It's very, very, every of my topics are important, but I just feel like I quickly need an answer to this, because it's like, I really want to know what other women think about, or if there any woman, sometimes we can be blind to our own views. So at the same time, I really want to know if there's anybody out there in the whole world who has such a character, who has such a way of thinking, is such a way of behaving. I really want to know, is it right for sister number three, now when sister number one and sister number two settle their scores, and now she wants to come in and mingle together as if everything is just like nothing ever happened? My question is, what will be the reaction of sister number two? You see, a lot of things is happening in homes. Seniors are not stepping up. Juniors are looking for the rotten parts where they can hide themselves. Where they can find any space and squeeze in their dirty act. A lot is really happening in homes whereby we just run along with it and say, well, it's normal. We can't do without any one another. Blood is thicker than water. Excuse me. Blood is not thicker than water. In Luke, you can say visual. Blood is not thicker than water. Love is thicker than all. Love. I really don't care much about blood. I care about love. Because when the Bible was given to us, nothing was said about blood. Nothing. That blood is thicker than water, blood is this, blood is that. But the one word commandment that was given to us is about love. Love, not blood. We made that up, that blood is thicker than water. Not blood, is love. Love can break every yoke. If you have love for one another, you can do and undo. You can do and undo. But the thing there is, do we really have love for one another? I mean, where is our manners? Where is our manners? These days, people have no remorse. They can behave anyhow and think is well and cool with it. And tomorrow they'll just mingle back into it as if nothing ever happened. I just want to know, can somebody please help me out here? I want to know if that attitude is okay. Let's accept it as okay. And if it's not, let's call a spade a spade. If that attitude is okay, let's accept it as okay. And if it's not, let's call a spade a spade. Sister with age difference. Sisters from one mom, dad, And the most senior think is cool. Yeah, everybody like being supported, even when you're caught in the wrong act. You just want to have a supporter behind you. Watch around everywhere, all over the world. People just want to have a supporter. What counts is somebody is behind me. Somebody is behind me. Yeah, I have a supporter. It doesn't really count that what I'm doing is wrong. Or call your sister to an order that this is wrong. You're not supposed to do this. The fight is not yours, it's mine. And by the time the quarrel has been done and over with, the sister number one will say, now you have to settle quarrel with your sister number three. Whereas there was no quarrel with sister number three to start with. There was not even communication with sister number three to start with. Are they novice? Do they lack wisdom? Do they lack knowledge? They must be lacking something. They must be lacking something. Yoruba ni because náà ni gbogbo wọn sùn náà dorí kọ. It could be. They must be lacking something. They must be lacking something. My question is, do they ever call one another and say, excuse me, what you have just done is wrong? Sometimes you have some sister that will call you, irrelevant of your age. He will tell you straight to your face, auntie, that which you have just done is totally wrong. I don't care what you think about me. I don't care because you speak out your mind. Do we still have people of those characters these days? Do we still have people who can speak, who can speak out their mind, irrelevant of who they are speaking to, but they speak the truth and let the truth reign? That's my question. That's my question. Will you be found in a place of truth? In a place of truth, irrelevant of what? Will you be found in a place of truth that, excuse me, auntie, sister number one, what you did is totally wrong? Is either you say the truth or you stay out of it. You say the truth or you stay out of it. You have to choose. Which do you want to do? Do you want to say the truth or do you want to stay out of it? You know, when they call home builders, who are the home builders? Who? Please, when you are mingling with people, either in your home or outside, watch their character. Please don't ignore character for well, I know how to mingle with her. I can adjust with her character. No, 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 no. Don't ignore character for any other thing. Watch people character. Watch their character and take their character into consideration anytime you're dealing with them. Are they the type that could call you straight on and tell you that this is wrong, I don't like this, or please, I don't just want to be part of this? Are they the type that will say to your face that I don't want to be part of this? Please count me out. I really want to know. And by the time sister number one will say to sister number two that settle quarrel with your sister, it's like, are you okay? What quarrel are you talking about? What quarrel? What was the begin? What was the cause of the quarrel? What was our argument? If really we have a quarrel, what did we quarrel about? What was the argument all about? Meanwhile, there was no quarrel because sister number three is taking side with sister number one. Please, I don't want to conclude. I just need a debate on this. I'll keep going on live till I get somebody that we can go on debate on it. I'll keep going on live. Sorry, I mean, I'll keep posting it. I work, so I can't just be going on live, you know. So, I mean, I'll keep posting it. If I have 10 respond, then I'll set the date on live. If I have only 10 respond, 10, I will set the date on live. I'll keep posting it. I mean, what kind of children do we bear these days? Sometimes I think about you. Your attitude tells me the kind of children you bear, because that tells me what you are teaching your children, because you can't teach them what you don't have. If you don't have love, what will you teach them? Of course, you will teach them hate, because all you have is hate. Inside you is hate, is to fight and win battle, irrelevant of your wrong or right. Is hate. All you have is hate. So, of course, you will teach hate. My God. Actually, you can't give what you don't have. You can't. You can't give what you don't have. I really want to know if sister number two is the devil among all, why they are teaming up together against sister number two. Then we will come up with one of the topics that have taken place once. Then we'll throw it on the table and let's see. And let's see what really happened between sister number one and sister number two. Actually, sister number two never had quarrel with sister number three. Never. The only quarrel that always arose is between sister number one and sister number two, and sister number three always picks side. And she's a believer. And she will preach Oyedepo to you. Sometimes I want to ask, what are you learning in your church? Fellowship, house fellowship, Bible studies. What are you learning? And I will still advance on this topic to dad and mom, children picking side, because I don't want to differentiate the topic from one another. They're similar, very, very similar. These are blood-related people. They are very, very more closer than any other topic that I have. Blood, dad and mom. How do you take side with your mom over your dad? How? Or how do you take side with your dad against your mom? These are vital topics, you know, whereby I think is a thing that really need attention to. Many home has been destroyed. Many home is like, there's no peace. When there is no peace in homes, how do you expect such people to come out to the public and give you? All they know is pieces. Of course, they will offer you peace. They will offer you what they know how to do best. That's why you see people fighting on the street. They fight, they naked themselves, they don't care. They fight anyhow. They insult people, video them. They're not even ashamed or to cover their face or run into something, into somebody's stores or shop or hide their face. No, because they never had peace at home. That tells you where they are coming from. I'll keep posting it. All my friends on Facebook, I need you. Please, is it okay? Is it okay? I only need 10 people. But if you're more than 10, you're welcome. I only need 10 people. I only need your comment on this topic. And your comment will make me set the date for life. Then we'll talk about it. We'll really talk about it. You enlighten others. You enlighten other women. You don't just wait for people to enlighten you all the time. You enlighten other women. You tell them why. Okay, there are some things you say, no matter what, she has no right. So we say, why not? She's insulting my senior sister. I have to take side. At the same time, you are building enmity with the sister number 2. And come to smell it from beneath. You find out that it's 2 against 1. Even without knowing the topic right now, it's 2 against 1. Because everybody needs to carry their crosses. Everybody needs to carry their crosses. Because even sister number 1 need to stand as a senior. Agbaman Tole ni, the sister number 1 supposed to stand as a senior. That no, it will not got rotten or got spoiled at my own time. No, you're not supposed to do that to her. Even when I'm having score with her to, you are not supposed to cross that boundary. I've been around some of my siblings. When we're talking about the one that is not present, maybe the one that is fucking up once in a while, and maybe the junior one just want to run their mouth because immediately I call you to order. Hey, please stop. If I allow you to do that and I laugh over it, you will jump over from there to me. Then I can't caution you anymore. I can't tell you stop that. There's some things we've forgotten. I mean, where are the children of those days? Those days when our parents, we watch our parents use eye contact. Where are the children of those days? Have Europe taken it all from you? Or civilization? Where are the children of those days that when your mother's body language tell you where to focus, where to face, and you don't turn back, you don't look elsewhere? Where are the children of those days? I'm an old fashioned. Don't just look at all these. I'm an old fashioned woman. I'm an old fashioned. Only I just like to, I'm an old fashioned. To the core. If you're hearing to the core, to the core. But what I'm saying is, 2 topics I brought now. We are talking about taking side. And at the same time, between mom and dad also. And dad, is it right? Is it right for us to be behaving like that? Is it right? I'll keep posting this topic, this message. I'll keep posting it till I get 10 people who one Sunday evening or one Saturday I work, one Sunday evening that we can trash it out. We can trash it out. There's a lot to be said. There's a lot to be said. So I'm just waiting. These are not just one of the topics that I'll just leave aside and to enlighten others. But I just want to know that, is it okay? Is it okay for the senior to allow the junior to take part, to take side? That's also disrespectful. Is it okay? But if it's okay, I really want to know where we're going. I really know where we're heading, where the world is heading to right now. I really want to know what you learned from your parents back then. I really want to know if civilization have taken all your birthright. I really want to know if civilization have turned you cocoa, and I want to know if this is what you're teaching your children. I really want to know if this is how you live in your home. I really want to know if this is how you interact between your mom and your dad. I really want to know if that's how you act in people's relationship. We must be able to know who, what, how things needs to be said. Things need to be action needs to be taken, what you need to be doing, how you need to set yourself aside, how you need to make a big difference and step aside. We really need to know. You see, children these days, they stay between mom and dad, they judge them. Yeah, papa, mama, you're not supposed to do like that. Yeah, papa, mama. You judge them. You become judge. Who sets you over them as a judge? Even parents, sitting your children down, narrate what your wife have done to your son. Narrate what excuse me, am I there when you people were getting married? Am I there when you are marrying each other? Did you put chewing gum on your eyes? And didn't you see each other with your dirty character and accept to go with each other like that? Am I there? Am I there? Do you need to kill me with all your problems and troubles? For better, for worse, where do you dump that? Eh? Everything has a decode. You must know how to decode each other. You must know how to follow up each other. You're supposed to use to understand your partner. You don't just use it for any other thing. When you're going with somebody, you must be able to know that person. If you don't know that person, you must be able to know things that nobody knows. You must be able to know where you will talk to him, he will hear you. But if you don't know that, you marry the wrong person. Please, I don't want to deviate from the topic I brought down. I just want to know about sister 1, sister 2, and sister 3. If it's right. If it's right for sister 3 to cross her boundary. If it's right. And by the time, they say one eye man in a village of man is a king. They all slept in one direction. So really, I want to know if it's happening in your home. Please, I want to know if it's happening somewhere. I want to know also. And if the attitude is okay, let us know so that we know where you got your findings. We too can go and find out and confirm that this attitude is okay. Yeah, when you are fighting sister number 1, I fight you. When you are fighting sister number, then when the thing is that sister number 3 and sister number 2 never had quarrel. And even when they had quarrel, sister number 1 never step in, because they hardly have quarrel, according to. But sister number 1 never step in. So maybe she will take side also. The world is turning and we're chasing it. But how do you chase it? Is it blindly or with your eyes open? No, we should know. How are you chasing the world as it's turning? Is it blindly or with your eyes wide open? Remain blessed. This is Zif once again. Remain blessed. And please, I want to know your comment on this topic. I really want to know. The sister, 1, 2, 3, and father and mother. Please I want to know. But this topic is just for sister, but we can just shift to a little bit about father and mother, you know. But meanwhile, we'll open the chapter of father and mother. Let's learn to do the right thing. Let's learn to speak the right word. Let's learn to have remorse. You know, let's learn it. Some people don't know what it means when you say you have remorse. Will you like to do to others what you do to them? Will you like somebody to do to you what you did to them? You know, many of us cannot take it, but we dish it. You know, we cannot take it. So before you do anything to other people, I'm recalling you, rethink before you do it. Rethink. You're not doing it to please them. It's not that you're doing it that you want to please them, but just rethink, because those things you do, one way or the other, it will come to haunt you, if not you, your children. Because that person you're cooking evil together with, your children will grow up, her own children will grow up, the other person's children will grow up, and the enmity what continue from there. Remain blessed. This is it. Let's visualize the future. Let's look into the future. What are we planning for our children? What are we cooking that we put on the fire for our children, that when they got to this particular age, they will have nobody around them, or they will be surrounded with siblings, or with sisters, cousins, nephew, aunts. I just want to know. Remain blessed. Thank you very much. Waiting for your comments. Remain blessed. God bless you. Thank you for listening. Bye.